happened? I legit do not know what happened. Anyways, this is my other map. Yes, it is on Phillipsburg. Um, the other map was on Ravenport. But this one, uh, yeah. Um, I've I worked on this and worked on this. I just got done with the harvest, so all my stuff is put up, not washed, but some of it's washed, some of it's not washed. You know, yeah, whatever. Um, but you know, it's is what it is. I am gonna have to clean up the tractors and all that, but I just want to show you guys what I hope this other place can, look like. I turned a whole field. Well, actually, that'll be a bit of a surprise. Um, Not surprise really, but you know, all that. Anyways, um, I hope that we can, that you guys, if you like things from this map and you want to see stuff from this map, that I built on this farm, if you want to see stuff like that incorporated in, um, in a this new farm that we're building, uh, leave down in the comments on like stream. I'll be checking. I'll be in on all this, like 10 or 20 minutes after stream. So yeah, this map has tons of stuff. I Okay, whoever that was. But anyways, here I'll tab that. There it was. Yeah, this whole thing right here is just for this whole thing right here. Me and my friends, we have races on this. It is a um, dirt track, so we can, mess around and all that. And you sit here, we'll have someone, count off on the third honk, and it'll go something like this. And then we'll go off and all that. But anyways, we do all that stuff, but I also have a really big thing going on here, and I'll send this, and if you and I'll get out, show you some if I like it's important. We have all of our drapers and headers. I have 5 combines total. I'm looking to get, I have a pretty big budget up in the top right corner, but I'm gonna get 4 more of the corn headers. I'm good on drapers because I have 5 right now and like all that. But keep in mind, guys, I built all of this just from the little menu that you see right now, the landscaping thing. That's all I did. Was I decided on here for like, it took me like about 2 or 3 hours to build this whole thing. As you can see, I love these. To whoever made these sheds, um, uh, here, I'll put like the name of it. They're like the easiest thing you can get in the mod shop. Whoever made those, like, shout out to you. You have like you make some of the best sheds. Um, but yeah, I have uh, a big, a smaller of the big buds, and I have a big bud. Um, and I'll show you the interior of each of these. Um, it's I actually like it a lot. FS19 went into a lot of detail, such as like the petals and everything. and um, and like little gears. They have actual numbers on them, and they added some stuff uh in these things, and all that. And my favorite thing about this is it articulates without actually turning its wheels. It like articulates from the middle, and it's actually pretty realistic. I've seen pictures of actual big buds, and this thing sounds wonderful whenever turns on. And I'll turn on each one, and I'll show you in the interior. Just a quick overview of the interior, real quick, and then I'll turn it on. And I think these things right here are speakers. Those black things. And like the levers and all that stuff over there for the stuff. But I'll fire it up twice, once from the inside of the tractor and second from the outside. And I'll show you what it sounds like whenever it is turned on. So 3, 2, 1. This is from the inside. Turns on. This is from the outside. Now, which I do think is actually pretty realistic. It has that that kind of noise of it, you know, that brum 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 from it just kind of sitting there and chilling out. This is the turning on from the outside, which one of my things I like about it is like where the smoke comes out of, you can actually see the smoke, you know. But anyways, that is the smaller of the big buds. Now this is the big bud, like the big one. And Volker Farms, they use big buds on their farm. So if you like big buds, go to their channel and see what their channel's all about, which I really do like their channel. Now this one does have a tracking system in it. Not a tracking system, but I think like so it does everything itself. Like it turns and does all that itself. A self-navigation thing for the field. But it has all the gauges, same thing too, and the emblem in the middle of the steering wheel. Now this big bud, the seat is a little bit different. It does not have a buddy seat. I don't think the other one did either. But maybe. And the gears and everything are just a little bit different. And all the mechanics, like everything in this looks a little bit different. I'll have a quick overview of this tractor, as well as I think these are speakers in this one too. And nice job for FS19 adding like little things like the wires, and also adding little things as in like you'll see it really detailed on the other stuff, but like little details, you know, like is in the motor and all that. It's very detailed. But it's like very detailed, especially like at the back, like where all your where all your hoses go, all that. And then this is the fire up, but it just gives us a lot of detail now. Fire up in 3, 2, 1. And this one I think sounds the best, like just while it's sitting. You know, I like to fire up, but it actually sounds pretty good. And it has that. It doesn't have as much of the like the vroom vroom like broom, you know, sound in this one. but it does have a lot more smoke though. And I think this thing just looks like a beast. It can probably handle like the biggest plow there is, and like I don't care how big it is. Like just keep adding wheels, keep adding horsepower. This thing could probably pull almost anything. Now I'll turn it off and I'll show you the part from the outside. 3, 2, 1. Like the first like sound of it isn't, but I like how like if you watch the smoke, at the beginning of it, it'll like really puff out smoke. And also one thing that I noticed they added was if it hasn't been run in a while, like the next day, it'll like puff out a lot of smoke. Whenever now all these 6 tractors are the same. They're all John Deere 730R. Like you can see right there. But I just call it a 7. I call it 8R because that's what it's really called. But I downgrade. But like this is as high as the horsepower would go. Now I really like these. This type of tractor is very small, compatible, and like not compatible, but is just well built. And this is like I like the cab too. It isn't and it has like the little screen. And one thing that they did really add is like whenever you get in their tractor, the screens aren't turning on like a real tractor would. Whenever you go to turn it on, then that's whenever they turn on the screens. And this one has speakers in it as well, is a radio and stuff in it. And I think some cup holders, all the pedals, all that, and a buddy seat. I wish they would make a like where someone else could get in your tractor on FS19 for a console. Something that I really wish they would do. But just around the top, as I told you, I would make a whole thing on just showing you guys the interiors and the tractors. Now, fire up from inside the cabin. 3, 2, 1. As I said, those things would turn on, and like it'll show those things at the top, and then they'll go off. As real tractors will have something that comes on, and once it runs for a couple seconds, it'll turn off, or some of that sort. And then it has all the functioning. It has all functioning stuff, and I'll show you in a second. But I'll show you what it sounds like from the outside. Fire up. Yeah. The wheels are a little dirty, but I do like the detail, especially in like little things like I can't seem to get it. Like they'll actually put the screen right here, and then like right there they'll show it's part of the motor. And as I said, in the back they have all of this stuff that they like shout out to these people that are just like making this stuff happen, and all that. But it does have all working lights, one in the front, one in the back, and then extra in the front, and those, and then the back, one's in the back, and then is different, and it's even a step from FS 17. I mean 18. We know 17. It actually, the lights actually show you what's in front of you, as you cannot see in FS 17. And the blinkers work on it, you know, all that. Blinkers work, you know, nice, and then the right blinker works, all that. And if you guys are wondering, on the controller you hold down right bumper, and then you, on the D-pad, you either click left for the left one for the left turn signal, or right for the right turn signal. If you do it really fast, it kind of looks like a cop car. Okay, and they also have the things on top, to, you know, all that. So turn this thing off, and I'll show you guys the these. These are all the same, but just like how they're built. And as I said again, I'll say it again, just the detail that they put into these things. Like right here, they didn't have to add that. Right here, they didn't have to add any of this piping underneath here. Didn't have to add any of those stickers. They didn't have to add like where you can actually get up on the machines and stand right here and get into it, like this. Go up like this and get on the actual machine. Here, like it'll look like this. And even from the glitching. Even from the outside, the interior looks like really good. Now this one does have a buddy seat. Then the top, it has, you know, some speakers. It has, you know, your radio for all that in case you need to speak to another, you know, one of those. And in the back, it has a, hold on, I've checked, oh, I couldn't do that. They didn't have to add this little window or anything like right here so you can see inside that. Now it does have like these screens, the same as the other stuff, and just a little view of all the stuff that's in this. Sorry about the pop-ups. I don't really know how to turn those pop-ups off. Now I will show I do like the sound of the harvesters as compared to FS17 harvesters. As I was talking about in the Big Buds, it has that certain sound. And it does turn on the stuff, those screens. Now turn off from out here. Turn on from right out here. I don't know exactly where the thing is. I feel like it's over here. I think, yeah, it's like right there. I'll try to get you guys, if we can, to see the smoke, but there's like a little puff of smoke at the beginning, I think. But here's the startup. Sorry, I'm like super tired. But here's the start from the outside. As you can see, these work. The blinkers work. I'll go to the front. The blinkers work. All that works, and the lights work. And the lights work actually pretty well. And I think that's the whole farm. except for one part, which is one of my favorites actually. I have our one more truck that I can show you guys. It is our semi that I used to haul stuff with, and I'll turn this off. This is the Warrior. It's in the store. Yeah, I do like the stuff in this one. The view from the inside does have this little thing right there, so you can see out the back. And the dashboard is actually pretty legit. I like it. And the shifter is pretty cool too. Now let's just start it from the inside in 3, 2, 1. Is it just me, or is anyone wanting to kind of say 3, 2, 1 lift off? Is it just me? Now, comment down below if it's just me, or if it's some of you guys too. Start it from the outside. 3, 2, 1. Pretty nice. And all that. Now that's all the stuff that we have, and except for like maybe except for maybe like the there's this building over here, but there isn't really anything to it. This is the grain bin setup that I really like. I'm gonna do like something like that on the other farm. And like these little patches of grass around everything. I really like that. And what is this? That's fucking sand. And then you have but you have like all this stuff, and like you can go park this in there. I think that is going to conclude our the tour of the farm. And what do you think we should do on the next coming up stream for all this? And hope you guys like the stream. Like, subscribe, and remember to watch the first part and the second part. It all made perfect sense. So, as I usually say, I know it's the screen stop, but as I usually say, bye Fox fam, and have a good day.